In this video, I want to show you how to get rid of a tension headache as quick as possible. Now, for those that are suffering, you know what a tension headache feels like. It's like this tight band-like pressure that comes around the front of your head. It's almost like something's squeezing your head. For others, you're going to feel that with some tension in your neck. And so in this video, I'm going to show you the 3 main areas that you need to work in your neck so you can get relief as soon as possible. Let's get to it. Tension headaches often result from being stressed and tense and sitting in front of your computer for hours on end. It just tends to create this situation where we're creating a lot of muscle guarding and tension both in our jaw, in our head, and the back of our neck. So the first muscle we're going to work on is our masseter muscle. It's a strong muscle that causes our jaw to clench, and oftentimes we sit and we clench and we don't even know it. First thing we're going to do, we're going to palpate or try to feel around the belly of the muscle. Just come underneath your ear on the side of your face here. You'll find, and if you clench a little bit, so you're going to find trigger points in both sides that you're going to feel them shoot up to your head, and right away I tend to clench a little bit as well, so I can feel that radiating out from there. I want you to feel those and then find those, and I want you to work through that. You can either just keep sustained pressure, or we can do circular motions on both sides. Some of this is going to create a little discomfort, and that's okay. You want to do that. So just find those and work those for about 30 seconds or so. You can trace the muscle. You might find some more a little bit lower. Clench again to find the muscle, and then find those trigger points and work through them or just sustain pressure. Once we've done that, we want to strip the muscle as well. So how we do that is we basically going to clench our jaw so we can feel the muscle, come to the bottom part, and as we open, we're going to pull back. So I'm going to show you from the side. Clench. If you come up there, by the time you've stripped the muscle up to that point, very sensitive spot there. So that might be another point. We're right by the joint, the TMJ joint, where you're going to put a little sustained pressure. So I think once you've started to work this masseter muscle, you're already going to feel a little tenderness there and probably some relief as well. So the next muscle we're going to work is your temporalis muscle. And just like that is right over the temple area. The same thing, clench down. You'll feel the belly of the muscle in this area of your head, and that muscle spans right up. So we want to find the belly, and then we want to search around right there. On both sides, I found the trigger point, and I like to massage them very gently, but you don't have to. You can hold pressure, sustain pressure, and again, you're going to do this about 30 seconds. I like to do both sides, like you saw me do my masseter muscle, and the temporalis muscle at the same time. You don't have to. You can go back and forth. For time management though, I tend to do both at the same time. Really effective. Again, you're going to feel very sensitive in the area, and you're probably going to feel some pain emanate from those areas. It might reproduce that tension like headache. That's okay as long as it's not too much. Don't push too hard, just enough to get to the point. After you've done this for 30 seconds or so, we're going to go right into the stripping. The same thing. This one you can do either 2 ways. Do the one that feels best and most relieving for you. You're going to clench. I'm going to come to the top. And then as I open my jaw, I'm going to pull down on the side of my head or through that temporalis muscle. Right to this bone called the zygomatic arch. I'm going to start again. Clench. If you're not feeling that, then do the opposite. We're going to start at that bone, the cheekbone of the zygomatic arch, clench, take the skin slack out, and you're going to pull. You're either going to pull or push up as your jaw opens. So again, we'll start this way, clench, skin slack out. You can spread your fingers apart too, just to make sure you're hitting all the muscle. I'll show you one more time from both ways. We'll go from the top down now. So get up here, spread your fingers apart a little bit, clench. Or the opposite, clench, skin slack out. Spread your fingers as you come to the top. Feels really good, and I know you're probably experiencing some relief right now. Last but not least, we're going to move to the back of the neck to the suboccipital area. And finally on to the last area, the suboccipital area. that sits just underneath the skull. So you take your hands and come drop off the back of the skull, and you're gonna find this area here. This is where the 3 suboccipital muscles are, as well as the occipital nerves that come out, and it refers, or sort of the nerves travel to the front side of your head. These nerves can be involved in many types of headaches, things like cervicogenic headaches, but also in tension type headaches. Now I'm gonna show you how to find the spots to give you some relief. We're going to come off of our skull into the meaty part of the back of our neck, and you're going to find a very sensitive area. So what we're going to do is we're going to find the area just like we did on the other muscles, the trigger points. Some of you might find referral come up, but find those spots and sustain pressure, or you can do some circular motion in the area. This is the first step. And again, you're going to do both sides. You can do them one at a time or both at the same time like I do to save some time. But you're going to hold these at least 30 seconds. Some of you might feel pain come up. That's okay. Some of you might feel just some pressure underneath there. Find the tender spot and keep on that. That's the spot you want to be on. The next thing we're going to do is strip these muscles. I'm going to show you how to do that right now. To strip these muscles, there's a variety of ways you can do this, but I find this is the best way. You're going to come off and you're going to find one of these 2 points. It's C1 and C2. We want to find those points, and we're going to do both sides here, and you want to actually take those and you want to mobilize them by holding them in one spot while you move through that. It's going to get you right on the right part of the muscle that's going to help alleviate those headaches. You're going to come off, you're going to find the middle part of your neck, C1 and C2, come off to the side. I'm going to use my thumb here. So I'm going to turn my head in the same side I'm holding, but I'm going to push in the opposite direction as we move. So my thumb's pushing this way. I'm going to show you from the other side as well. So as we push, I'm turning to that side and I'm putting this pressure. So as I turn, I'm pressuring the opposite side. Same thing. I'm going to come off the back of my head. I'm on that spinous or that bump on C1 at the back or C2. And as I turn, I am pushing. Some of you can use your fingers if you want to have 1 or 2. I'm pushing this way as I turn my head. That feels really good. This is also working the mobility in your C1, C2, which are very important to not only help those muscles stay relaxed, but they're very important to keep those moving for things like proprioception, posture, balance, dizziness. All those things are good when you're mobilizing those 2 joints. I want to just go over again what I'm actually doing there. As we turn this way, I'm putting pressure that way. So if we do the opposite, we come here, as I turn my head this way, so to the left, I'm putting pressure in that segment, and that's just going to help with rotation, but also right into the trigger point, which is going to give you relief to those headaches.